Today, I want to give a shout out to my doctor, my cardiologist, Dr. Glazier. Hi, Dr. Glazier, and his staff. They are an excellent staff. They do really good work. They took great care of me. I had been in the hospital. Like I said, I'm a heart patient, so I had to go have a lot of tests ran and everything. But I do appreciate the Lord giving me the strength to come, be able to talk with my people once again. I hope you all had a great 4th of July. I did. It was very peaceful. There's another shout out that I wanted to give to TK, who works at Unique Auto. Hey, TK, that's my man. He always take care of me every time I go down there. So now today we're going to be talking about. Oh, there's one more person I want to give a shout out to. He's a police officer from Dallas, Texas. He's also a friend of me and my husband, Roger King. Thank you so much for stopping by yesterday and seeing us and everything. And we really appreciate the work that you do, as well as the work that the police, some of the police do here. So thank you so much for coming to visit us. You have our condolences with the boys in blue down there in Dallas. And also, the families, you all have my condolences. The young black men who was shot over the weekend, you all have my condolences. There's one thing that I want to talk about. I'm not either pro nor con about this. It's we know that young black men, it seems like on the daily, are being shot and killed, and is really really sad. And I'm like I said, I feel so bad for all the victims in this situation. Um, the police officers in Dallas, for the ones for the good cops, it was just so unfortunate that this had to happen. But there are still bad cops, and as Malcolm X said, the chicks came home to roost. That's about the size of that one. So I'm not going to. Like I said, be neither pro nor con about this situation. The only thing that I can speak on is us, as far as African Americans, trying to be cohesive within ourselves. We need to learn how to start grieving over our own people and taking care of our own people. Not to say that we don't have love for others, but until we have love for ourselves, it's going to be this way. People are talking about, well, the police are killing our black brothers and they're dying at the rate of so and so or whatever. You're killing your own folks, brothers and crazy sisters. We're killing our own folks. And you need to stop. We need to stop that with the police is killing us. The police is always, no, no. We do more harm to ourselves than the police ever can. I know that there's a lot of things going on in this world right now. I know there's a lot of religions, but mine is Christianity, and I read from the Bible. So I by me reading the Bible, I already know this stuff is happening. I already know this stuff is going to happen. It speaks of it in the Bible. It don't say not to pray, but it do let you know that these things are going to happen. Now, I really want to talk to my. Okay, I got something to say. I want to talk to my young brothers. You walking around here, got your pants half off your butt. You disrespect your mothers, your brothers, your sisters, each other. You need to stop it. I understand that you have a certain fear of the police, but then they have a certain fear of you too. So remember that. You guys need to start putting on a shirt and tie. Do you know about 2 weeks ago, they found a young man in Atlanta hung. You think you the man, you think you got it going on. You may have it going on in the inner city, but once you step yourself outside of your environment or what you think is your environment, they're going to come down on you like a ton of bricks. You need to start being more respectful to your elders. They've been your age. You've never been their age. How do you think that you so young and you know it all? You don't know jack. If you did, you wouldn't be making the mistakes that you make. And the mistakes that you making, you don't have to make because you have a gym of people around you saying, son, don't do this. Son, don't do that. I'm going to get with the sisters next week, but today is your turn, brothers. You have a great responsibility in your community. You have to uphold this community. The women in your community depend on you to protect them. That's a shame when we have to protect ourselves because you so ignorant minded. Yes, I said it, ignorant minded, that you think putting your pants down, showing half your butt, dirty drawers, your little ding-a-ling or whatever you're calling it nowadays, and you think that that's going to make somebody feel some type of passion or feel some type of intimacy towards you. That's not about to happen. You look like a clown. The Europeans know you look like a clown. Your own people know you look like a clown. Now I understand you saying this is me. I'm expressing me. Find another way to express yourself because that's very disrespectful. I'm not gonna say that again. Now, can you find a way to stop cussing out your sisters, your mothers, women on the street? Can you find a way to quit getting agitated every time somebody try to tell you something that's for your betterment? Can you stop doing that? For at least 30 days? Can you stop doing that? Can you stop taking your money, buying Jordans? Can you just go to some program, some recreation center, somewhere, get some education? Without education, brothers, we are lost. We need you. We need you more than life itself. A lot of women may not say this, but we need you. Wake up, my brothers. It's time for you to get up out of this slump, this sleep, this whatever it is that you in. It's time for you to wake up and take care of your people. Do you know these people in the Bible weren't no more than 13, 14, 15, 16? They considered you a man at 19 years old in the Bible. Look at these young men now. I'm not saying all of my brothers are bums. Because that's what you call it. If you got a bad state of mind, you got a bummy state of mind, so you a bum. If you got bad work habits, then you're a bum. If you walk around and you look for women to take care of you, then you're a bum. If every woman you see, even women that's older, hey, mommy, that's not your mama. You don't even like your mama because if you did, you would be respecting her. So on that note, brothers, please come together with your brothers and sisters. Show a little more kindness for these people, these homeless people. These people had things at one time, and not because it wasn't. A lot of people say, okay, because they was on drugs and that's why they homeless. That's not true. That is not true. There's a lot of people that's homeless that's out here because they've lost their job. The system then failed them. And now here you come kicking them down when they're already down. You people make me want to cry. I'm so sick of my people doing the fool. We got intelligence. We all have intelligence. We all are smart. There's one thing that I do want to say, ladies and gentlemen, and brothers, I'm going to get back to you later. Okay, so I'm finished with this little public service announcement. But there's another thing that I do want to say. Um, if we don't take care of our young children, if we don't watch out for our young children, who will? I'm going to take a break in a minute, but before I do, I just want to say that it's just, it's like somewhat of an oxymoron as far as the brothers that's being shot and killed. And most of these brothers that you see that being shot and killed, they've graduated, they got honors, they do good things in the community. Meanwhile, they let the pedophiles back out. They put all the dirty people back with us and take all of our good brothers away and put all the dirty brothers back. We have an obligation to each other to hold each other accountable for the things that go on in our community. Sisters, I know sometimes you be so scared to tell these brothers you shouldn't do that or why are you messing with her. Look, if we don't lift our brothers up, if we don't help our brothers, they're going to be lost. So we have to start helping them. And on that note, we're going to take a commercial break. And when we get come back, um, we're going to do some more talking, and I'm going to take some callers. Hundreds and thousands of women are being abused. They're in the fight of their life. Please help them. Please help me. I'm in the fight of my life. Family was so wonderful. I don't get to see him anymore. Something changed in him. He's not the same. I'm in the fight of my life. Please help me. No more. I have a beautiful husband and I love him with all my might. He means the world to me. Until one day I disagree with him. If this happens to you, get away, run away, do whatever you have to. Just get out. Get out! Hello, welcome back. Today we are talking about the young brothers getting it together, trying to build up some self-esteem in here, and letting them know that we really do love them and we want the best for our young brothers. Um, I wanted to give an announcement that Forgotten Harvest, along with Capuchins, I believe is August the 20th, and I will talk about this again, is giving a food drive. They're giving out bags of food. I believe it starts from, I think it's like from 10 to 6 or something like that, but it's I think located at 555 Connors. I will be giving you some more information on it. But once again, August the 20th from 10 to 6 p.m. Forgotten Harvest is giving out bags of food. If you're at the end of the month and you're a little low on food or whatnot, go down there and get you some food to help you and your family. For those of you that just hoard and you just get stuff just to get it, you don't even eat it, you let it go to waste, stay out from down there. I mean, a lot of you people go down here and hoard this stuff and don't even use it. It goes bad, then you want to give it to folks. Stop it. Please stop it. Okay, so today I'm going to give away one of my books. This is a paperback of Blood for Life. So the eighth caller, you call in at the numbers below, and I'm going to give you guys one of these books, and I'm going to autograph it for you. So the eighth caller, call in and pick up your books. If you have any questions or if you want to make a statement, please be more than happy to call the numbers that's down at the bottom of the screen, and I would be more than happy to sit up and listen to what you have to say and get some advice, or even just hear what you have to say about what happened with the shootings, the hanging in Atlanta, Georgia. Black men, these people aren't playing. These people are not playing. Do you know how powerful you are? I don't believe you really realize how powerful you are. Why do you think they are trying to wipe you out? Do you know that you are public enemy number one? Even back in the 30s, in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, even though black men had families, they couldn't even live with the families because the state had it to where if the woman got ADC or whatever they calling it now, if a woman got that, then the husband couldn't be in the house, and if the husband was in the house, then they couldn't get the benefits. I mean, how moronic is that? They see the system is geared for black families to stay separated. That's what this system that we live in is for. And if we continue to live by the system, if we continue to ignore the system, if we continue to go along with the system, we have to start marching to the beat of our own drum. Because if we keep marching to the beat of the system's drum, we are going to be null and void in a minute. So we're going to take a call. Hello, caller. You are on the air.
Good afternoon, the beautiful, the smart, and intelligent Miss Donna. This is MC Gino Bird. How are you, dear?
I am good. How are you?
I'm wonderful, dear. I watch you every Monday on my TV 33 WHPR app, and you are really telling it like it is today about our troubled system.
It is
Our
very
troubled
troubled.
system is out of order, it's out of control, and somebody needs to do something to fix it. And I do agree with you 100%. Because there's one thing I love about your show. You never hold back. You tell it like it is. And I feel like the community of Highland Park in Hamtramck should support you. And I
Thank
want to
you.
publicly thank you for supporting me the last 12 years in independent radio.
All
Because my
right. Well,
anniversary
thank you
is
so much.
tomorrow.
I sure do appreciate that. We need more strong men such as yourself. And
Of course, we
thank
need
you
more
so
strong
much
women
for
such
your
as you.
support. I really appreciate that too.
Of course, dear. You can like me on Facebook. You can follow me
Okay,
on
so thank you so much for all of that. But we're here to talk about the brothers, not your Facebook right now. So I appreciate the support, brother. Thank you so much. And we're going to get back to another caller. And before well they hung up. Okay, well before we go back to the calls, like I said, the eighth caller, make sure you call in, pick up one of these books. It's called Blood for Life. It's my paperback novel. Not only that, I want to thank WHPR for having me on the air, bringing me into their family. I have a lot of love for them. I want them to know that this is very important to me. The podium that I sit on is for my people. I need to let you know the things that's going on in and around Michigan and even in other areas of the United States and beyond because a lot of us don't know that we are, before I say that, let me say this. I think my show 3, I was talking about organ harvesting. And I was saying how black folks' organs are inferior. I meant to say superior. And white folks harvest our organs because they feel that we're superior. And as I was doing some research, I find that Caucasians make up maybe 16% of the population. Uh, Back in the day, they didn't care for Irish. They didn't care for Italian. They didn't care for Mexicans. But now they're making these people honorary Caucasians to bring the white numbers up, which I find so crazy, seeing how you don't like none of us, but you're gonna like people that almost look like you. You can join, but you can't be a part of us. And the races that I just mentioned, they so proud to be a part of them. We've all done more in this country than a white man has done. So why is everybody so uh gun ho to get on his bandwagon when he's the most barbaric creature on the face of this earth? These people don't know anything. They wasn't taught anything. Everything they learned from us and other nationalities. They don't have it like that, like the European books say they have it. They don't have it like that. And I want to let Mayor Dugan, I voted for you, and I really thought that you were gonna do, good for our community, and you was gonna look out for us. But I'm starting to dig into some stuff, and you doing some really underhanded, shady stuff with this blight program. Would you like to come on and talk with me about it? Because until you do, I'm gonna start getting up in your butt too. So you need to let us know where's this money going coming from. And I heard that you was giving out that there a bid that was done for the city. I don't know if it was to get rid of the houses or whatnot. I got to look at this some more. But you told other people before the bidding came out, certain people already knew what the bidding was before you even came out with it. So you did some underhanded stuff and told people behind the scenes, this is the bidding, this is what it is, and blah blah blah. Then you're gonna go out to the public, to the other people that's bidding on the on this thing that you're doing. You're gonna go tell them, okay, now we're about to start the bid, knowing you done told like a quarter of the people what the bid is and what's going on and what it's all about. And I think that was so underhanded of you to do that. So, sir, whenever you have a moment, please give me a call or get in touch with me at Donna Mitchell 15 at gmail.com or Donna Stinson 63 at gmail.com, because you jumping on the bandwagon like Bing did with this revitalization program. I'm so tired of you guys going to Palmer Woods, Narden Park, what's that, Brightmoor. You are fixing up little communities within a bigger community. You're trying to fix up Detroit, not Brightmoor, not Palmer Woods, not Palmer Park. And I'm so sick of you guys leaving Detroit out and saying this, the Detroit this, it's the Detroit that. Then you got these shops, stores, and restaurants. Royal Oak, Taylor, Troy. Detroit vote is number one. How Detroit gonna vote you number one and you ain't even in Detroit? Come on now. What is your major malfunction out there? I ain't never even heard of y'all, and then I happened to come in there and you voted Detroit's famous. Famous for what? You're not even in Detroit. What are you talking about? Y'all need to stop that. And I'm about to start calling out some of you businesses that say that y'all from Detroit and you're not. And speaking of businesses now, I'm looking I'm looking for sponsors. Uh as you see, I sponsor myself, but I am looking for sponsors. In my neighborhood, I'll start from Joy Road in Greenfield to Joy Road in West Chicago. I think I went to maybe 10 to 13 places to get sponsorship. Now, mind you, out of these 13 places, there's only like two African American businesses around there. So I'm like, hello, my name is so and so. I'm from WHPR. I have a television talk show. I want to see if I can make your business a little better. Maybe you can sponsor me and I can get your commercial. No. I mean, I really wasn't able to even finish what I was saying. Chinese, Chaldean, Japanese, just plain European, I guess. But none of them wanted to help me. They were like, no, no, no. When I got to the African Americans, I'm like, oh, I know the brothers and sisters are going to be down with me. And they wasn't. And I was like, what is wrong with these folks? I mean, you guys should really be supporting me. And the ones that's not, you're in my community and you expect me to buy from you, but you won't even support one of the community that supports you. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that later on in the shows. I'm about to start naming names and flicking up folks and letting people know that these are the places that we shouldn't go. But on a last note, August the 1st to August the 8th, to show how much power we got, don't buy anything. Don't buy anything from anybody in your community. Then you'll see how much power we have, and you'll be happy to be a part of that history. So, on that note, I want to say to everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Please buy one of my books. Go to Donna Mitchell 15 at gmail.com, Donna Stinson 63 at gmail.com. I love you guys so much. Stay tuned. If you can, please send donations so I can stay on the air to WGPR, Donna Stinson 63 at gmail.com. You can also go to Don Diva Calendars on PayPal and give a donation. And we really appreciate everything that you do for us here. I really do appreciate you stopping by every Monday from 3 to 3:30. And until next week, stay strong.